All right, hello everybody. Happy Friday. Although it's been such a weird week for me over here. It's hard to believe that it is Friday. Thank you guys for joining me today. Just let me know in the chat everything sounds good because I had a power outage last week between my last live stream and this one, so I just want to make sure that I have my audio settings are good because I had to reset them all. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's jump right back into Sucker for Love First Date. Don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it today because we do have to wrap up chapter 2. And then I don't know how long chapter 3 is, but I'm going to try and do my best to get through as much of this as possible. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. And I will fully admit, I do have a guide here, just a general guide about how to get some of these endings, because I don't want to just be fumbling around like I did the last stream and waste your guys' time while I just repeat the same things over and over again. So this is where we last left off here. So I'll show you guys. So we have half of the true endings. So we need to get one more of Lynetta's and we need 2 more of Esther's. So let's just go ahead and let's finish up the Lynetta one, and then we can focus on the Esther one and then start chapter 3. So we are going to go for, let me just see here, which one do I need to get? So I should have checked that. All right, so I have Meet Again, I have Awakened Redux. So the one that I need is, I'm guessing it's like the bad one. It's called End Zoned. So I don't know anything other than that. So I haven't like looked into what these actual endings are, just how to get them. So we're gonna go ahead. There we go. Oh, I was like, oh, please tell me it's gonna work. So we're gonna start from just finishing up Act 1. And this is when we first get the choice between going for Esther or for Lynetta. So I'm just gonna skip on ahead a little bit. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. The one thing, I do appreciate that this game has checkpoints, but I do wish like I could just save where I want to, and that way I could just like load up exactly where I want to go. So for those of you who don't know what happened, so I've just summoned Esther, and then I have to kind of like play around with Esther or Lynetta and kind of make my decision about who I want to be with. So apologies to those of you guys who haven't watched the previous live stream and don't know what's going on here. And I will definitely remember last time I forgot to wash that off of my forehead, so whoops. Alright, so here we go. So I have one hell of a choice to make. Lynetta hasn't been summoned yet, and Esther is stuck outside for the moment, so I have a moment to collect my thoughts. Between Lynetta and Esther, who do I want to smooch? Or maybe more accurately, who am I more afraid of? Do I stay with Lynetta, or do I follow Esther this time around? She is offering twice as many smooches after all. I need to make my choice. If I want to stay with Lynetta, I should focus on casting spells from her book. If I want to smooch Esther, then I should open my window again when the clouds clear and use Esther's book. And if I try going for both, well, walking down the middle of the road is bound to get me run over because, as I said last time, it is never a good idea to just be on the middle road when you're playing a dating game. You gotta make your decision, and you gotta stick with it. As long as they aren't both in the room at the same time, I should be safe, right? And I think I assume that there is an option like to get an accidental bad end by having them both in the same room. And I think I was trying to do that last time, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. So that should be fun to do. I imagine they're going to fight each other and then just both be very mad at me. All right, what am I going to do? Either way, I need to talk to Lynetta. She might be an avatar of world-ending calamity, but she might be able to help me get my head straight. Speaking of my head, why does my forehead feel kind of sticky? Like the game literally told me, it showed me that she gave me a smooch on the forehead, and yet I failed to wash it off like an idiot. So check. Oh, okay, so just, all right, so on, look, wash face, there we go. So, oh, geez, well, okay, interesting. All right, so now we are going to perform the calling. So we're going to get Lynetta, so we have to turn off all the lights. Off. Draw the curtains, turn off the head. We need red lights. Find and put on your ritual necklace. Boom. And chance. Oh, also let's make sure. Whoops. Almost failed that. So while I'm doing this, how are you all doing this Friday? Like I said, this has been a crazy week. We had an insane storm where I live Saturday, and we lost power for 13 hours. Thankfully, not that long. There's actually some places, like my parents' place, still out of power almost a week later. So I got pretty lucky, but unfortunately, it reset, like obviously all my electronics turned off, so it reset everything. And it put me behind because, Saturday I was going to do like a lot of, stuff for the channel. So that stinks, but I'm glad I'm able to have everything back and live streaming, so it could be worse. Alright, Mortal, for what purpose have you...
Darling, it's you!
Hey, Lynetta. It's nice to see her, despite everything I've been through so far. Sure, she may have ended the reality I was from, but she never lied or deceived me in any way. She told me up front what would happen, and I did it willingly. That said, I'm really glad you're here, but... Can you tell me what happened to me, to that world we dated in?
That reality fell to me. Nothing there exists anymore. Like a dream that ends.
Just as I thought. Only... Then why am I still here? Why did I survive when the rest of that reality didn't?
Oh, darling, don't make me say it. It's embarrassing. You're still here because I'm still dreaming about you. Everything in existence is being dreamed about by at least one eldritch god.
That's actually kind of sweet in a terrifying cosmic way. What would happen if every god stopped dreaming at the same time? What if you all woke up at once?
Everything, including all of the gods, would cease to be.
And that can just happen at any time?
Nah, don't worry. There's about 50 of us total, so the chances of all of us being awake at the same time are low.
There's only like 50 of you in all? She probably knows Esther very closely.
Kind of a big family, huh?
Alright, so we'll skip this a little bit. So this is when we learn that Esther is actually her sister and steals her boyfriend's. And thankfully, yeah, good thing I washed my face. Playboy instincts jumping out here. Well, I did not have those instincts last time. If Lynetta saw that lipstick smear on my forehead, I'd be in hot water right about now. Well, I am still in hot water, actually. I've gotten involved with her sister. A messy affair is bad enough, but with a family member, I'm toast if she finds out. Esther, it looks like the clouds haven't cleared yet. I won't be able to see her right now, even if I wanted to. For now, I should work through Lynetta's spells again. Eldritch Hand saved my ass last time. I better cast that one in case I'm unable to talk again. Listen to myself. What the hell is wrong with me, man? Alright, so... We did the calling. We are also going to perform Eldritch Mouth now. So we have no robes or amulets this time. So we're going to take the amulet off, have a ritual knife on our person. Boom. And there we go. There we go. Oh, wait. I want to go to the bathroom. I almost fucked that up. So with this one, I'm jumping back and forth between Lynetta's chance and Esther's. Shit, still as unnerving as I remember. In this reality, this is just my hand now, forever.
Why don't you...
Alright, so that's where she said she wants to open the window, which would let Esther in.
What?
You sure you want to do that?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't you want to shower first before you go out, like last time?
Huh? Why would you suggest that? Oh no, don't tell me. Do I still smell like the ocean?
Just a tad salty.
Heavens below. I'm so sorry, darling. I'll be right back. No peeking, but I love you.
That was a close one. If she opened that window, Esther would have come. I would have been a goner. It looks like the clouds have cleared and Lynetta's out of the room. If I want to date Esther, it's go time. Otherwise, if I want to stay with Lynetta, I need to make absolutely sure that window never opens. Ever. Time to choose. From this point on, my actions will have consequences. Okay, so... Got the Eldritch Mouth. Now we want to perform Masquerade. Whoops. Okay, so... That's the invitation. So there we go. Masquerade. Backstage in a closed room with a mirror, prepare the host for scene 2 by doing the following. Apply the masquerade, mask, robes, and knife. Okay, so want to put on robes, mask, got the ritual knife. Alright, so there we go. So this is us starting to get the final Lynetta ending. And then we want to look in the mirror to ensure the costume is on properly. Alright, looks like everything's in place. I feel all gussied up. Even for me, this outfit's pretty loud. But even so, the beauty of this whole ensemble is out of this world. Lynetta is showering in here. I better meet with Esther in the other room. All I have to do is stand where the planet's light can reach me, and... I already know what you're gonna say, Your Highness. Yellow is more your color than mine, but I still look pretty good, right?
You clean up well. I'm impressed. You'd be presentable before my royal court in that.
It's a pretty snug fit. The mask almost feels alive, like it's molding to fit my face perfectly.
Quite the opposite, dearest. Your face is molding to fit the mask.
I feel a twist of metal digging into my temples. It's stuck to my face somehow. Ow, ow! It really won't come off.
I may have failed to mention that we reenact the play with deadly accuracy. From this point on in the play, your character never removes his mask. So neither shall you. This surely shouldn't be a problem for someone who is planning to be my eternal servant. Correct?
Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna skip ahead a little bit and go to the next thing. So now, the mask is stuck on me, so it's a really bad thing if not Esther, if Lynetta sees me in this. Alright, and okay. Alright, so now we switch from Masquerade, and now we want to switch back over. I am really glad I have this guide, because this is really complicated, actually. Well, not really, you just have to switch back and forth. So we go from Masquerade, and now we're going to be doing the Metamorphosis. Oh wait, I've done this one, haven't I? Anyway, we're going to continue on. Okay, so total darkness, no lights at all. That's off. That's off. No lights, no candle. Ensure their image appears in no way in poster or tapestry. Okay. And we want to take that off. Wear a ceremonial robe and ritual necklace. Wear a mask or headpiece to distort your features. Have a ceremonial knife on your person. Okay. So I don't have the robe, though. I don't think I'd be able to put this on, would I? Oh, I can, apparently. Okay. Well, it says a mask or headpiece, but I'm already wearing... Right? I'm already wearing the headpiece. Might as well put two on. Okay, so there we go. I don't know if it's going to cause an issue if I have... Oh, I need the necklace. Weird, I was wearing the necklace. Anywho, okay. So hopefully it won't cause an issue if I have both the... too fast. If I have the mask and the other mask on top. Hopefully it won't cause any problems. Uh-oh, I can't get the ritual mask to stay on over my masquerade one.
Darling, is everything all right?
I feel like I've done this already. She's finished with her shower? Yeah, I'm just working on my pronunciation. She's right in front of me. Maybe if I bury my face in this book, she won't notice the mask is fused to my face.
Aw, are you stuck on a word? I can help you sound it out. Let me see the page.
No, I got it. I'm a big boy. Brilliant can't be harder to figure out than English. Ha ha ha.
It would probably be easier to read if the book wasn't upside down, darling.
Oh, that explains why I couldn't read it. Ha, okay, I think I've got it now.
Darling, why are you holding it so close to your face?
Yeah, this I think
The
is
font
new,
shouldn't
actually.
Be that small.
My eyesight has been going for a while now. I gotta pick up some prescription reading glasses, but I keep putting it off. Ha ha.
I didn't know you need glasses.
I usually wear contacts.
But you aren't wearing them now?
Oh, I guess not. I must have dropped them on the ground somewhere in the last reality.
Darling,
Yeah?
put the book down.
Gulp.
Now.
That's it. I'm screwed. If she sees this masquerade mask on my face, she'll know I've been meeting with Esther. Think. Oh, quick, the bathroom. Oh shit, yeah, this is definitely new. Will that door hold? No telling. If this mask is still on my face when she gets in. So, I have no other option. I dig my fingers under the edge of the mask. Oof, oof, oof. Ah! It feels like I'm pulling my very fingernails off mere millimeters of leverage. The mask feels fused to my skin, taking off large chunks of flesh with every pull. This pain, it's unreal.
What's going on in there? Let me in.
It's do or die. I take a deep breath and pull the mask forward until my skin is taut and there's no more give. Then I... Ooh, the sound effects though.
Why did you lock me out, darling? Heavens below! What happened to you?
I can't even formulate thoughts right now. Whatever happens here, happens.
Is that why you were hiding your face? No, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't care about any of that.
Ooh.
I'm not so shallow that I'd fuss over what you look like. I'm here because I like you.
That's horrifying.
No matter what happens
Oh,
to you.
God.
So don't be so self-conscious
It's
around
like
me,
either I
okay?
lose my eyes and my nose or my life, and he took the second option. Or the first option, I should say. Lynetta?
Just let me hold you.
Aw, she's definitely the better girlfriend. She's too sweet. This feeling right now almost makes tearing off my face worth it. Almost.
Just stay right there until you're mentally prepared to continue.
Okay. I end up blacking out from the pain, waking up sometime later in my bed. The golden mask was nowhere to be found. And even after all that, I am still going to choose to perform other things from Esther's book. And she's right there too. So perform Act 2 Constellation. So we just did Metamorphosis. So now we are going to switch. This is very ballsy of me to do. Interior well lit. Oh yes, but if it's well lit, that means... Ooh, are we going to have a meeting? Because Esther's going to come in, right? Ooh, this should be interesting. What happens? Oh!
Darling!
Here we go, here we go.
Dearest.
Uh-oh.
My sister? You did it!
Wow, I literally just tore off my face to, like, try and not piss off Lynetta, and then I immediately... All I did, open a curtain and immediately pissed off Lynetta and just made all of what I just did to myself, like, completely not worth it.
Oh dear.
Look at me, darling! What's going on?
Well, obviously your darling has been playing us for fools. I thought I had you wrapped around my finger. To think you broke your vow of fealty for this slovenly understudy.
Esther, I knew you were a bedazzled, dime-a-dozen hussy that beds the first illiterate ass-kisser that'll sit through your little skits, but I expected better from you, darling! Did you really think you were just going to date two outer gods at the same time and get away with it?
Yep, that's exactly what he thought he was gonna do.
Did you just call The King in Yellow a skit? It is a composition of theatrical genius that a Philistine like you couldn't appreciate if you had another 1,000-year sleep to mull it over. But if my play is too cultured for your tragically unrefined sensibilities, perhaps you've heard the one about the watery tart who never gets a second date. That one is true comedy.
I feel so bad for Lynetta. Like, she obviously has a complex that her sister keeps taking her boyfriends from her.
And you, uppity little...
Maybe they'll be so distracted by each other that they will let me just be able to sneak out of here without my face. Hey, calm down, you two. There's enough of me to go around. Can't we all just smooch and make up? Wow, Darling's really, like, he's shooting a shot. Obviously did not work. Bad end. Alright. So there we go. We got 3 true endings. Which one did we get here? Oh, okay. Oh no, that's, I already had that one. I had the 3 endings. So in that case, I'm like, how in the world am I gonna get this ending? Because I have to... I don't know, because like with this, you have to perform the Act 2. But in order to do that, you have to bring Esther into your room. But then Lynetta's there, so I'm just like, I don't know how in the world you can do that one. Alright, well, in that case, I guess we'll just, we'll go ahead and we'll just do an Esther one instead. So let me just look up which ones we need here for Esther. Okay, so there's, I got the King in White. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's try and get the terrible ending. That should be interesting. So for that, revealing storm. I think you do need to get all the true endings to get the third. I think so. I think you do have to unlock all of the. I'm not 100% sure. I like to get them all anyway, but I think you do have to unlock all the endings in order to unlock chapter 3. Okay, so Act 1, the Eldritch Mouth. So we got the Eldritch Mouth, Metamorphosis, Dark Communion. Okay, so I like this one because you can basically just skip. So we can just jump right here.
Just as perfect as last time. As long as we keep finding each other, we can keep doing this forever.
I'd like that.
Do you remember the last time we did this?
I do remember.
So, you know what happens next, right? One last ritual, and then we say goodbye again. As always, take as much time as you need. I'll wait as long as it takes, darling. Who knew waking up could be so exhausting?
I'm gonna take a nap before you end everything.
You know me so well. But don't try anything while I'm sleeping this time. I know what you did. Don't look so surprised. Right before our date would have ended, you betrayed me. Don't think that there aren't consequences between realities, darling. I've already dealt with that pesky breakup spell in your book, as I'm sure you've noticed. So just take the straight and narrow path of loyalty in front of you, and we can keep doing this forever and ever.
And of course I'm not gonna do that.
Ever. Could you get the lights for me again, darling?
Alright, so now we've got her sleeping. Okay, so we've managed to get up to Dark Communication. Alright, so Dark Communication was just done. So at this point now, we turn out the lights, because she's sleeping. So we'll turn the lights off. Off, off. And open the blinds to let Esther in. Okay, so Esther is in here now. And now we want to switch over and we want to do masquerade. And then for the masquerade, I should know how to do this because I just did it. So we get the mask, we get the robe, we get the, oh, already have the ritual knife. Okay, I got Turt Reynolds, most important. Do we need, okay, so we don't need the necklace, it seems like. Okay, so we're going to go on in here. And the mask won't stay on my face. It just keeps slipping off. That is horrifying. That metamorphosis spell must have made my face incompatible.
Why aren't you in proper dress, dearest?
Just having pre-show jitters. Getting the mask on is tricky with my hand shaking so much.
Jitters?
Yeah, you know. I know I look like a playboy, but I still get nerves in front of pretty girls. I've already gotten this one.
You love your
I don't understand how to do this. Yeah?
You would never lie to her, correct?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Tell me, what happened to your face?
I try to avert my gaze, but her iron grasp holds my chin firmly in place. Her long, sharp nails dig into my cheek.
What an unfortunate accident. And an even more unfortunate face. For now, we shall conceal that hideous visage of yours beneath the hood of your robe. Hopefully, this won't affect your performance. And in the interest of not having further accidents...
Okay, so we can continue after this. I was like, well, what do I do at this point if I can't do the masquerade one?
You may express your gratitude to your king.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Oh, and dearest, one more thing. I may not be as barbaric as my sister, but I assure you I can be twice as dreadful. Do not give me cause to demonstrate.
Okay, so, alright. Got that done. So now we want to do Act 2. So Act 2, interior well lit. Oh, and Lynetta is gone. That's a little concerning. It's like, where did she go? Alright, so Act 2, Constellation. So, interior well lit, enters wearing robe and mask. Okay. Got my robe, got my mask. So let's go ahead. Welcome company much cherished. May my loneliness thus perish. To this evening we shall share, which would be wasted by myself. No attendants have arrived tonight, alas, besides thyself, but I'll be beside myself when the king reveals himself.
Lay thine hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the first of the night. Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. I'll be yours once he arrives.
Alright. Yes, until my schemes may flourish, we shall haunt my empty fortress. Let us dance a whirling dervish while we feed our appetites. By the morrow we shall know if the king came tonight. Midnight marks the final chime. Until that time, there is still time.
May thee graciously obeisance demonstrate a courtly patience. He declines no invitation he receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Yatil will know without report. The king arrived by your escort. A prophecy of grim import.
Sorry guys, I'm just, I always get texts at the worst time, and of course it's always work-related. Oh, okay. I was like, uh-oh, did it freeze? I don't need that. I don't need that right now. We had a little bit of an issue last time with this game.
Dearest, bravissimo. There's only one more scene to reenact, and then this world will be mine.
I probably should have asked before we got to the final act, but this play isn't a tragedy. We're gonna go ahead and skip where she basically says I have to die.
However, so...
Alright, so next we are going to do banquets. And hopefully I'm going to be doing this correctly. Food preparation scene, retrieve ingredients, light red fire candles, allow the king into the room. Do not make a mistake or a hungry uninvited guest may arrive. So we have red. I have the food in my pockets that has been sitting in my pocket for a long time. I can't imagine it would be very tasty, but alright. So let's go ahead. Alright, I already used up my supplies to cook for Lynetta. All that's left is leftovers from her dark communion.
You must be kidding.
Oh no.
You were seriously planning on serving this to me?
Wait, I can explain.
Please, do.
Well, this is different at least. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, but I have nothing.
Mere leftovers for a king? How humiliating! If you would serve your king leftovers, who, pray tell, did you find worthy of the feast?
She's on to me. She's gonna figure out I served it to Lynetta. I hear heavy chains dragging nearby. Oh, this is the hungry guest. Oh, I accidentally got the thing I tried to get last time. I just got hungry. I skipped breakfast this morning, so...
You ate an entire feast on your own because you were feeling peckish. So, the person you think deserves to eat before the king does is you.
I'm already on thin ice with the whole thing with the, you know, Lynetta's face, the tentacles on my face.
Such self-idolatry is a serious crime against me. God King and heiress to Carcosa. Conveniently, the punishment for blasphemy and treason is the same. Death. What a shame. I thought you had some potential, but you're a totally worthless servant in the end.
Oh god, she's serious. I'm seriously gonna die here. Wait, what if I did something to appease you? Then would my crime be forgiven?
I am God King. All is as I say. If I wish for you to be pardoned, then it shall be so.
You know, she's actually, she must really have a liking to me. She's a forgiving god, surprisingly.
Perhaps if you grovel on your hands and knees, I can let you off lightly.
I immediately drop into a full prostration bow. Please forgive me. Let me make things up to you. I beg you.
You look so pathetic like that. Very well. You shall be...
I'm a lonely worm. Forgive me, but don't let me off without harsh punishment first. He's into that. He's like, depending on what kind of punishment he gets.
I'm just checking, but you're not enjoying this, right?
Why would he be messing around and, like, cheating on elder gods if he didn't, you know, have some sort of, I don't know, humiliation, punishment fetish? No. Yes.
Oh, you shameless pig! You're lower than... This is what you were about to try to feed me, right? And this
It's like
will be your
brains,
chow,
yeah.
swine!
Oh, you want a bite, even though my lips have touched it?
Open wide, and don't drop a single morsel. I won't forgive you if you make a mess on my gown.
A juice-soaked morsel from the leftovers is shoveled into my mouth. It feels gritty, with an unusual texture, like it's covered in thousands of small hairs. It tastes strangely. I can't even begin to guess what food this used to be. I try to gulp it down before I can taste it, but it's too big to swallow whole. If I just bite it in half once and swallow the pieces, I might get it down before I gag. As I bite down, it bursts like a tomato, filling my mouth with a sweet juice. It tastes extremely fruity, sort of pineapple-y even. That is good. It's better than good. It's great. It's godlike nectar, instantly addictive ambrosia. Oh yeah, I did get this part, but the lead up to it was different. More. I need more. It's too delicious to have just one bite. It's seriously like nothing else. As soon as I swallow, I feel the immediate effects of withdrawal. My fond memories of any other food fade to utter disgust. The mere thought of ever eating anything else makes my stomach churn. I greedily take another bite, filling my mouth with as much as I can. The smooth nectar bursting from every bite swims around my mouth, coating every surface. It's so delicious that it's making my mouth tingle. Huh? Did I just bite my cheek? Why do I taste blood? A dull tingling suddenly turns into a sharp sting, then into an unbearable burning. My whole mouth feels raw, like I'm gargling acid. It's like my mouth is being digested. I lurch to spit it out, but my willpower fails me. I just can't bear to spit it out. It's too good. Wait, do I die? Okay. I was like, am I gonna die right now? The food falls out of my mouth with a splat as a heap of bloody viscera. It might be imagination, but I swear I spat out twice as much as I put in my mouth. The horror.
Wipe away that sour expression, dearest. The next act is about to begin, and everyone will be watching.
Alright, so the next thing, we continue on with the yellow book, so next is going to be Act 3, Eclipse. Interior, no light besides open window, robes and mask. So, off, off, off. So we just have, just the fact also I don't know where Lynetta is making me nervous. Like, she was here, and she was sleeping, and now she's gone. I just, I don't know how to get the final Lynetta ending. I gotta try and get that tonight. Damn the night and morrow scornful, wicked morning, unremorseful. Why tonight must I be mournful for ambitions unfulfilled? After all my preparations, all the daylights I have killed, why is it us only still? Oh, why are my wishes unfulfilled?
Why so limited your actions that permitted this result truly befitted to a hunger such as thine? Though your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die, it's within your grease you fry. Dearest host, the end is nigh.
This one's a little bit longer, but that's okay. Wretched guest, you come to mock me? For bemusement thou wast hawking, and so in the town you stalked me to watch my schemes fall apart? Strip thy mask, apologize, then hastily depart. Leave thee just my broken heart, leave naught else in whole or part.
I wear no mask, no witness, for it was thee who hast permit this golden guest to own the dimness of the city of Yatil. Lo, for I'm the king in yellow whose long shadow's on Yatil, and whose shadow you're in still. Dark as death is now Yatil.
Alright. Draw thy blade from mine contusion, my life reaches its conclusion. Cruelty matched by your delusion that you truly are the king. Yes, you would have granted all my wishes, not forsaken me. If indeed you were the king, why would you have murdered me?
But I've granted all your wishes, I'm afraid I disagree alone you are with all of your remaining family. And as vision returns to darkness, you have claim to all you see, and you'll wear that mask and robe for the rest of all your life indeed. And the strong will fall to illness, haunt you too with like stillness, and none left alive to witness my ascension to your till. And from the catacombs shall spill the cries of innocence laid still, ye heard from lady and from smithy and from throne to peasant.
I just want to get to the end. I want to make sure I got this ending. That's the problem with this, is it takes a while if you don't skip. I agree, the voice acting is good. If I was able to do more voices, I would love to do voice acting for like a visual novel. Like a funny one like this. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be picky, but I wish I can just do my voice pretty much. I can't do accents or anything either.
Listen to that applause, dearest. The euphoria of a flawless recitation.
Innumerable voices make up the cacophony of cheering outside my door. Fanatical revelry, screams of terror, and sadistic amusement, all amidst thunderous applause. The king has come.
Smiles, dearest, smiles! Aren't you proud of yourself?
Except the fact I got stabbed, didn't I? Why didn't you use a stage knife? I'm really bleeding out here. My blood streams from a gaping wound in my chest. My abdomen is unseamed.
To ensure you stay in character, call it method acting, if you will. Oh, with sweet sorrow the curtain falls. And the show begins. The stage is now set for you to inscribe the yellow sign. Do this.
Alright, so let's go. Yeah, I get the two smooches. Now let's hope that I don't end up with, because every time I try and do her ending, I always end up with the one where we get married. So like, I need to get this one. I feel like I've done it all right to get the bad ending, because this is what this is. This is apparently the bad ending. The yellow sign is only visible or drawable by those who have witnessed or performed the King in Yellow play. Being exposed to the yellow sign after witnessing or performing the play will cause a permanent, irreversible obsession with the king, her court, and Carcosa. Alright, if you are content to spend your life with the king, dim all lights, leaving your window open, and light black fire candles. Okay. Dim all lights. So lights are off. Windows open. Black fire. And then we have this one here. Please, please let me get the bad ending. Come on.
Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. Tell me.
Does a servant that betrays his master only to come crawling back to collect his reward deserve anything? Ooh, this is where she's gonna be like, fuck you. Here we go. Yes, bad ending. Bad ending.
Will I take everything from you?
So, no smooch?
None.
Not even two?
If I wasn't going to give you one, why would you think I'd give you two?
You know, I think I hate people that go back on their word even more than I love smooches. Dude, you're one to talk. You were playing around with both of them, talking about going back on your word. Seriously, what a hypocrite.
Kate? What's with that defiant tone? You're supposed to be under my control now.
Say, you're the embodiment of the light from your planet, right?
Why, yes, I am.
So, in a way, the planet star Carcosa is also you, right?
Well, yes, but what could you possibly mean by asking that?
It means I just figured out a way to get the smooches you promised me, even if it means taking this whole planet with me. Damn. Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna try and say that.
Hey, you're only supposed to cast that once. Carcosa is close enough.
Ugh, sorry. Yeah, those words.
What are you doing, casting that spell repeatedly like that? That spell only brings Carcosa within a dangerous distance to the Earth. But why do something so pointless? If you keep casting it, Carcosa will move closer and closer to Earth. Don't tell me. Are you trying to smooch my planet?
In the event stage lights fail mid-play, perform this ritual to bring Carcosa closer to your current location. Only use in case of emergency and only cast it once.
Heavens below. You're serious? Come now, we can be reasonable about that.
You know you're like a crazy son of a bitch when it's just like even the elder gods are like, what is wrong with you?
If you crash Carcosa into the Earth, it'll be an extinction level event for humanity.
My dude is a sociopath. All he cares about is getting what he wants.
I'll lose every member of my court that I worked so hard to steal from Lynetta. to do anything drastic. You'll die instantly.
Dying once or twice is a small price to pay for smooches.
Wait! Don't you like being with me? Think back to all the good times we had.
I like how the power role just kind of flipped there, where she was the one who thought she was in control, but now I'm just like threatening to crash this whole, her planet, and just like destroy everything because I didn't get what I wanted. That was short.
Please.
Carcosa Gravmasta. You've met with a terrible end, haven't you? Oh, I like the, that's gotta be a Majora's Mask reference, right? Okay, that's the terrible end. Yay! So there we go. We got that one at least. We're 4 out of 6 now. Sweet. So that means that we only need to get one more of Esther's, and I have to figure out how to get that Lynetta one. It's driving me crazy that I can't seem to figure it out. Okay, so for that one, it seems like it's almost exactly the same as what I just did. So we want to do... So we've done Act 1 Perform, The Calling, Eldritch Mouth, Masquerade. So we'll do down here. Act 2, Constellation is performed. Perform Banquet from the Yellow Book. Okay. Act 3, Eclipse. Perform the Yellow Sign. Huh. I feel like I've already done this one. Okay, so we're just gonna go... Yeah, so... Calling, Eldritch Mouth, Masquerade, Constellation, Banquet, Eclipse. Okay, so I guess we'll go to here. So hopefully you guys won't mind me skipping this, because literally... Oh, but I've done the good things here. It looks like I'm gonna get the wedding ending again. But alright, we'll give it a try, because this is what it says. So the yellow sign. So once again, black. Lights are dimmed. That's on. Window open, black fire. Okay, and then... So hopefully this will work.
Behold, the yellow sign. Become my slave, my eternal captive audience. I am entropy. Disorder. Where things are built tall, I appear to knock them down. Monuments, nations, relationships.
Some of these hosts have wedding rings on their fingers.
Steal the hearts
I
and minds
feel
of
like
the
this
rich
is the
and
wedding
powerful
one
to
again.
break them, and litter my...
Why me of all people? I'm broke. Okay, I'm just
Because
gonna
I
skip
am the
ahead a little
breeze
bit,
of
just to
chaos
make
that
sure that I
knocks
didn't
down
get the
any
wedding one
power that
again.
challenges the grandness of my court. Your relationship with my sister was one of those things. Before, I only pursued you because you have a great deal of clout amongst the night-going crowd and shrewd, wealthy types. You would have been an incredibly powerful servant who would have been able to draw in countless wayward souls that meet my standards. At least, until that reality ended and you undid all of my hard work. All of my followers that I had stolen from Lynetta. Gone in an instant. And I had no choice but to abandon that reality. There's nothing left to destroy if nothing exists, you see. But in this reality, I've stolen away her most powerful asset. You. Just as I've stolen every member of my entourage.
All the husks, they're bleeding from their chest onto their elegant robes, just like me. All these people, why?
Why? Because it's what I do.
No, I mean, why are they still here? Aren't they kind of third-wheeling our moment here? Kick them out.
Huh?
This is the wedding one,
Such a
I think.
defiant tone. Why aren't you under the effects of the yellow sign? Were you unaffected? Did the spell fail?
I don't feel any different.
You're supposed to be obsessed with me.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I already was since I first saw you. That's why your spell didn't work. This is the wedding one again. Ah, I don't understand what I did wrong. It's even playing the wedding music. No.
You can try and resist it all you want, but one way or another, you're my eternal slave from now on. No, No, dearest, I'm not talking about marriage.
Ah, damn it.
What I'm talking about is catering to my every whim, anticipating my every desire.
Yeah, okay, so this is the marriage one. Sorry, guys. Oh, I already broke up with Lynetta in the other reality, actually.
Why are you being so...
Save it for our wedding day. You can't be serious. Yeah, and damn it! This is like the default one. I can't seem to get away from this one. Alright, so that one didn't work, unfortunately. I don't know what I did wrong with that one. Bummer, okay. So I seem to be having trouble getting these last two here, despite the fact I have a literal, like, guide about how to do it. But there is also secret things as well. And someone mentioned before about there is something to do with, like, there's a black... If you light the black candle, you get, like, a special points. So let me just check that here. Okay, so there's one here. So let's go, because they said there's a secret if you complete the steps needed for the banquet, but close your curtains to keep Esther out of the room and light the candles black. This will award you a point towards unlocking the... So it looks like you just need points. So maybe I don't even need to unlock all of the things if I just get enough points. So we'll do... So we'll do Act 2 really quick. Okay, so perform banquets. So we want to do all the steps for banquets, except close the curtains, and so we close that, and we have that be black. Light the candles black. This will award you a point. Okay. So I have the ingredients. I do not have the ingredients. Okay, so let's try this one and see what happens. No, it won't let me do it. It says to open the curtains. No, it doesn't work. I can't even get the special point. Sorry, guys. I'm just like, this is embarrassing. Even with the guide, I'm just like, what's wrong here? Alright, so what we'll do, we'll load the checkpoint again. So it's like, alright, so for Lynetta's, Esther's thing, so it's enslavement. That's the last one I need. So what I will do is we'll have Act 1 will be have just performed. So we'll, there we go. So we'll do the Eldritch Mouth, so we'll be here.
What? What? No. No.
Alright, so now we're going to do Masquerade again. I swear I'm going to be like pretty much... The Masquerade one I've done so many dang times, it's like I feel like I barely need to look at it, but I will anyway, just to make... Oh! Oh, creepy. Okay, there it is. I was just like, what the hell? And I do have the... Okay, I do have that. So, there we go. And then we are going to do Constellation, Robe and Mask. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I just need to get these last two. Oh! Whoops! Uh-oh. Accidentally got a bad end. Whoopsie-daisy. I don't even know what I did wrong there. I guess I should have been more careful about it. Okay. So, Masquerade. skip again. There we go. Okay, so now we're doing Act 2, Constellation. Interior well lit. Enters wearing robe and mask. Oh, that was my problem. Whoops. I didn't have it well lit. My bad. She is not happy. It's funny, she's kind of, there are sometimes if I fuck up even a little bit, I immediately die, whereas I can do other things and she will give me like 5 chances. So we're just gonna skip. Except I can't skip this one. I mean, at least I got some new things, some new, little bad ends here and there. I got one true end, at least. But I'm just like, I need to get this one. I need to get the enslavement. Okay, and then banquets. But this one, hopefully I'll actually have the proper things this time and she won't be mad because hopefully I haven't already given the food to Lynetta, hopefully. We'll see how this goes. So red fire, got red fire, we're good. Allow the king into the room and chance. I'll take Turt Reynolds just in case as backup food and also as a good luck charm and hope for the best. Ah, there we go. Okay, this one's good. The room is filled with the mouth-watering aroma of perfectly seasoned meat and fresh fruits. There must be a magical component involved here because I see no less than 3 of my favorite dishes. Esther is strutting towards my bed.
Charlie.
I didn't think she was going to let me have any. Don't mind if I do.
That's not what I meant. Instead of watching me eat this feast, you'll feed it to me.
What was that? It sounded like groans of murderous anger from outside the door. Was that from the masked stalkers outside? If they've all got masks on their faces, they must be Esther's followers, or even ex-partners. Then their groans were of jealousy? It makes sense. They've been locked outside all this time. I bet they'd kill for the chance to spend any time with Esther.
Just a moment, dearest. What is the thread count of your silken sheets? At least 1,000, I presume.
Silk? My blankets are cotton.
Perhaps I'll just stand while you feed me instead.
So picky. If she's that uppity, maybe I'll start with the grapes? Something that'll feed her princess complex.
Delightful.
I'm glad.
Another.
Hey, think I could have one of these?
Dream on. My lips have already touched it. If you want an indirect kiss, you'll have to be more clever than that.
Oh yeah? So you won't eat anything my lips have touched either?
Of course not.
You were eyeing this cream puff, right? Would you like me to feed you a bite?
Oh, heavens below, yes. I am pleased by this new attitude of yours, dearest.
I casually take a bite of the cream puff.
What do you think you're doing?
Mmm, delicious. It's so good. I've never had anything like it.
Let me try.
Oh, you want a bite, even though my lips have touched it?
I don't want it after all.
Well, if you don't want it, then I guess I can have some now, right?
Hey, hold on.
It's really delicious. Nothing tastes better than food with a twist of eldritch magics. It's a shame you don't want any of it. What's it going to be? Watch me eat your favorite dessert, or suffer an indirect kiss? What was that?
I order you to hand over the cream puff.
Very well, my king. I offer her over the other half of the cream puff to her eager hands, but instead... I forgot I was hand-feeding her. Her lips are insanely soft against my fingers.
It really is delightful.
Alright, so let's skip... I just want to see if I... Okay, let's see if we can move on and do this properly. So, Act 3, Eclipse. Interior, no light besides open window. I just don't know what I'm doing any different with this one as opposed to before. Like, What's the difference between this? I'm actually gonna look this right now with the king in white. Like, the king in white and the enslavement one, it seems like they're almost exactly the same. So I'm just like, I don't know how, like, what I'm doing, the difference between one and the other. Eldritch Mouth, Masquerade, Constellation, Banquet, Eclipse. Yeah, I really don't understand what the difference is between the two, but, so, alright. This is embarrassing. I might not even get all, like, I was hoping to finish the whole dang game, like, today, and I can't even get these endings, but I really don't see what the difference is.
It's your actions that permitted this result, truly befitted to a hunger such as thine. Though your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die, it's within your grease you fry. Dearest host, the end is nigh.
So once again, thank you guys for being patient with me. I feel like this was supposed to be something I should be able to do in like 3 live streams. I could have probably done it in 2, but I'm just like, I just can't figure it out. Rawr. Well, while we're getting through this, what do you guys, what do you have planned for this weekend? Since we're just watching a lot of the same stuff, I want to know what you guys are up to. Fortunately, I'm working pretty much most of the weekend, so nothing really too exciting on my end.
And as vision turns to darkness, you have claim to all you see, and you'll wear that mask and robe for the rest of all your life indeed. And the strong will fall to illness, haunt you too with crypt-like stillness, and none left alive to witness my ascension to your till. And from the catacombs shall spill the cries of innocence laid still, ye heard from lady and from smithy and from throne to peasant mill. Cries unprecedented in the history of your till, wails unlike they'll ever be again in dark your till. That your invitations quill brought the king to black your till. Thank you! This dude. You?
Alright, so here we are once again. Alright, so going to a wedding, looking for some visual novels. Alright, well, I was gonna say, mine isn't really as fun as those. I'm sure the wedding will be fun. I'm going to one in August. It's the same thing. I haven't been to one in so long. It does feel weird, but like it's a family one, and I'm really excited for it because I haven't seen my family in years. But I'm sure it'll be a good time. Unfortunately, like this weekend, work, and then I'm also going to a memorial service for someone, so not a fun thing to do, but you know, it is what it is. So it's nice to just get to relax and play a game at least, you know, something that's a little bit more upbeat before that. So I hope whatever you guys are doing this weekend, you do have fun with it. And I'm just like, once again, I'm just like, what makes this different? So I perform the yellow sign every time, and I always get the marriage one. But there's one where it's like, it's the enslavement one. And I'm like, but what do you do different? Like, what's different between those two? I'm like, I shouldn't be getting so frustrated by a dang, like, dating sim. This should be so easy. I'm like, I literally have in front of me exactly what to do, and I can't figure it out. Alright, we'll try this one more time. God damn it. Blackfire reveals secrets. Oh my gosh, I missed this here. Blackfire reveals secrets. So let's try this, what happens here. So if she's not around, draw the shape below without the X. Oh, oh, right here, right here. Oh my gosh. What? There we go. There we go. There was a thing about the black. Ah, yes. Okay. I feel like an idiot. It was literally staring me in the face. Okay. So we have... So I don't even need to unlock all the true endings in order to get chapter 3. I just have to get one more. One more. Okay. So that makes me feel better at least. So we got that one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Is there anything else? That's the last thing. So mad about that. You guys were telling me, like, the black fire. You do the black fire, but then I was just, okay. So dim all the lights, leave, and light the black fire candles. This will allow. Okay. So I wonder if that will change this at all. Probably not, but...
Behold, you would have...
It's so far it seems like this is still... This is still the marriage one. And there it is again. God damn it. This feels like this is the canon ending for Esther because it's the easiest one to get. So we'll control, boop. And there we go. Alright, but we just need one more secret. So there's one more secret I can get, and then I'll finally unlock chapter 3. So let's look up chapter secrets. Because I just can't seem to get the final... I cannot seem to get the final Esther one. It's driving me bonkers. I just... So let's see here. So we're just gonna check and see what the third secret is. The banquet preparation. Okay, so apparently with the banquet one, you literally just have to go really fast. Oh wait, no. Whoops. I've already done the banquet at that point. We want to do the one before that. I like I went so fast that her voice, her recordings were overlapping one another. Okay, so... Okay, so we got that. So the banquet one, apparently I just have to do it really fast. So we've got the red fire. We got that. So if I go really fast... Except it will say it's too fast. So it says, after you take the first 3 steps, chant the line at the bottom, but don't heed the warning not to make a mistake. Mess it up by chanting too quickly, thus calling a hungry... But like, if I do that, it'll just keep saying too fast. So I'm like... I do love the that sound. Well, how are you supposed to mess up? Like, I feel like I did already. The rest of this is just going to be farting noises. So, like, yeah, so how are you supposed to do it if it will not let you literally complete the thing if it says it's too fast? I love this game, but I admit it's a little bit frustrating that, like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The Blackfire one, that was totally on me. It literally said it right on the book, like, to chance that thing with the Blackfire, it will reveal the secrets. And there it again, like, I did it right. Like, when I, go figure, when I'm trying to do things wrong, I do them right. And when I try and do things right, I do them wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Like, why? Why isn't this working? It's already 6 o'clock. I'm just like, I feel like I've done absolutely nothing this so far. Like, am I gonna have to literally watch other people play this to see, like, what the frick am I doing wrong, man? So I've done the unspeakable incantation. I did that one. I did the Blackfire secret. It's the banquet where they say you do it too fast. So, I don't know. So what we'll do then is we're gonna try and do the, maybe I'll try to do the Lynetta one again. Because, like, I don't know, like, the banquet one, So let's try, maybe. I'm gonna try this one more time. I wonder what happens. If I try and do it without it, it will probably just say, you don't have the things in your inventory. Wrong candles. See, like, it won't let you. And then if I do it again, it'll be like, you do not have the, yeah, need ingredients. So I'm just like, okay. Do you have to, like, do it wrong a certain number of times? You feel like if you do it wrong 20 times, then you'll get the secret. Nah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna try the Lynetta one again. So let me just get the guide for that. And I'm just thinking, like, without the guide, how in the world? Like, eventually I would have gotten them. But still. Chapter 2. So we got the Lynetta one here. Yeah, like, yeah, you have to fail it, but fail in a very specific way. It is a little bit frustrating that, like, you have to do things exactly the way the game wants, or it doesn't work, apparently. Which is annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna do... So we'll start from here. So this is where I tried at the beginning with Lynetta, and I feel like I did everything exactly the way I was supposed to. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think for this one, I might need to... Because it says for the end zone one, it says you have to break up with Lynetta at the end of chapter 1 by performing the breakup ritual, so maybe that's it. Because I did do that ending. But maybe I have to literally have done that one and then start chapter 2, maybe? So let's see.
Darling, what's... Get up.
Alright, so there's the breakup one. So we're going all the way back to chapter 1 for this one. So Dark Communion. Let the room be well lit. No robes or necklaces. Well lit, well lit. Have the offering on your person. And... It's nice to go back to Lynetta, though. She's just so much more appreciative of everything. Alright, so now she's sleeping, so now we can do the breakup one. Alright, room is low lit. We want that one. Alright, and we get to see little baby octopus squid Lynetta again, and she's so cute. She's so cute.
Why? Why did you... How could you... Why did you break my heart?
Oh, it makes me feel so bad, though. I did what I had to do. Sorry, darling. World's not ending today. I think we should see other people.
But why?
I'm sorry, Lynetta. This is so that I can get your other ending. In another world.
Another woman?
No, none of that. It was pretty much just that you were going to end all reality.
And
Nope, that's it. That's the deal breaker.
what? But you woke me up in the first place.
Come on, we both know I got more than I bargained for.
Oh, darling. You realize I still have control here, right? If you want to smooch my real form, you have no choice but to do the spells over.
A squid is fine too.
Wait, what?
This is my favorite ending. This is the good enough ending. Alright, so there we go. So I just broke up with her. And now we go to the end zone. So I'm gonna go from the very beginning just to like really make sure, because maybe I will have had to. So we're just gonna skip.
Let me guess.
And skip and skip. There you go. I'm glad some of you guys at least got to see something you hadn't seen before, so I'm glad it wasn't like a complete waste of time. Alright, so perform Act 1. So this one is outside. And thank goodness for the skip button. Because if I do this all the way from the beginning, I start chapter 2 all over again, I follow this guide, and I can't get it, I don't know what to do at this point. Okay. Turn off, turn lights, red fire. I've done these damn things so many times that you think that I would have these all memorized at this point. Put on your ritual. Okay. Oh no! Oh no, I forgot to. Damn it, once again! I forgot to wipe the thing off of my. But you know what? Maybe that's what fucked. Maybe that's why I didn't get it last time, is because last time I did actually wash the lipstick from my forehead. So, alright. Already, like, I'm not in her good graces. Alright, so we've got the calling. Eldritch Mouth is next. No robes or amulets. Ritual knife. Bathroom. Okay, so now we are doing the masquerade. So elegant robe. Boom, boom. Got the ritual knife. I'm like speed running. The worst speed run ever. Okay. Elegant Realms Masquerade. Look in the mirror. Boom. And boom. And then we doing Metamorphosis from the Pink Book. Alright. Total darkness, no lights, no candles. but this is like exactly what I did before. Ensure their image appears in no way. Okay. Poster or tapestry. It's all good. Okay. Wear the ceremonial robe and ritual necklace. Okay. Wear a mask or headpiece to distort your features. Ceremonial. Okay. Well, I mean, I already have the... Oh, I do need to have the tentacle mask on. Okay. So I'm doing everything exactly the same way as before, so, like, I don't know what's going to be any different about this, but we'll hope for the best. Oh, need the necklace? Whoops. Oh, what? Okay, I was like, it's not allowing me to wear both of them. I'm like, I definitely have done that before.
But why did you? No, baby. I don't care about any of that. I'm not so shallow that I'd fuss over what you look like.
Okay, so we got that. Alright, so Masquerade, Metamorphosis, so Act 2 Constellation now. Now here's the problem. This is what I ran into last time, where she's in the room, so I'm just like, so I have to perform Act 2 Constellation from the Yellow Book, but here's the problem. She's right there. So when I open the curtain, Esther's gonna show up and I can't proceed. So this is where I'm having like a little bit of a problem here. So this is where I'm like, because interior well lit. Okay. Maybe well lit just means that? Maybe? Maybe I don't need to open the window? We'll try that and see if it works this time. Oh, lovely. Right, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, robes and mask. So, alright, we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens here. Because the thing is, either way, Esther's gonna have to show up to do the play with me. Oh! I mean, I should have expected that to happen, right? Bad end, she sees me reading from Esther's book. Of course that's gonna happen. And this is where I'm having the issue. The ends up, like, how am I supposed to do this if I can't, because I can't seem to get past the Act 2. This is like, so frustrating. Because like I said, so I get to this part here, because it wants me to do the masquerade and then the metamorphosis. But like, I'm at an impasse here, right? So, like, let me try it again. So there's, yeah, so it's masquerade first. I'm gonna try this one more time and then I'm just like, I'm getting, like, frustrated. Like, I might get to the point where I'm like, I'm just gonna have to watch someone else's and be like, what are they doing that I'm not doing? I don't understand. Why can't I do this properly? Why am I so bad at games that I can't even do a dating sim with the guide in front of me? I have, okay, so I'll show you guys what happens, because I have done that one already where they're both in the room. It is actually kind of funny, so if it comes down to that, I'll show you guys what happens there. Okay. Okay. So masquerade, and then metamorphosis. So no robes or amulets. Oh, wait, metamorphosis, right? Yeah. Okay, total darkness. Do. That's that I always forget to put the necklace on.
Darling. 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 Now. Ow!
What?
Why did you lock? Is no, baby. I'm. Shh. Just.
Okay. Alright, so, and then once again, so we get to this point here. So it's asking me now to perform Act 2 Constellation from the Yellow Book. But the problem is, she's right here. Maybe I can talk to her? Can I talk to you? No? She doesn't want to talk? Okay. Because the thing is, I need to let... So you guys can... I'll show you guys. I'll show you exactly what happens with this setting. Now, it wouldn't be a problem if it was exterior, because then Lynetta wouldn't be here. Host enters... Yeah, host enters wearing robe and mask. So you guys are gonna... You can see what happens here. As soon as I open this, it's gonna go down. So, alright, here we go. We're gonna open this up. Ready?
Huh? Darling, who?
Dearest.
Uh-oh.
My sister? You did it.
Oh dear.
Look at me, darling. What's going on?
So I think I did this earlier, this live stream.
Obviously, your darling has been playing us for fools.
Actually, I think I can continue after this.
I thought I had you wrapped around
Maybe.
my finger. To think you broke your vow of fealty for this slovenly understudy.
Esther, I knew you were a bedazzled, dime-a-dozen hussy that beds the first literate ass-kisser that'll sit through your little skits. But I expected better from you, darling. Did you really think you were just going to date two outer gods at the same time and get away with it?
Hold on, did you just call the King in Yellow a skit? It is a composition of theatrical genius that a Philistine thought if my play is too cultured for your tragically unrefined sensibilities.
You uppity little...
Oh, nope, there it is. Yeah, that's just a bad end. Okay, I was like, oh, maybe I can continue on here. Nope. So this is where I'm stuck, is in order to get Lynetta's ending, I need to do this apparently, but I can't continue on because when I open up the window, they get mad at each other. And then I can't proceed, so I'm stuck at an impasse. So I got a grand total, I've been playing for almost an hour and a half, and I got a grand total of like 1 true ending, 1 secret, and a couple of bad ends I haven't had before. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to just wrap it up for today. It's so embarrassing. But yeah, I'm gonna watch some videos. I didn't want to have to resort to that because I didn't want to be spoiled, but like, I need to know like what the heck are other people doing that I am not doing? Is my game just bugged? Will I be able to finish this? I'm curious. I'm just gonna go. We go to new date. Maybe. Wait, what? I can play chapter 3? What? Ah.
Chapter 3. Neon
Forget this. Okay, guys, we're gonna do this for a little bit. So, for you guys being so patient while I've been fumbling around with this stupid game. I love this game, but it is making me frustrated. But yes, okay. So you didn't have to get all the endings or all the secrets. Okay. So there you go, you guys. We can do a little bit of this at least, but we won't wrap it up just yet. We're gonna get some new content.
And yet, the truest horror has been in mankind's cradle since the beginning.
Although I'm a completionist, I like to get all the endings. I'm just frustrated that I can't. So I will go and I will get them. Even if it's on my own damn time, I'll get those endings.
For true evil exists not in the devil unseen, but the devil seen and unrecognized. When you meet her, you realize that tucking away the rest of the horrors to the unseen corners of the stars is a blessing. A shade of 1,000 manifestations, each more horrific than the last.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna finish chapter 3 tonight, but we can at least get it started. Hopefully I can at least get to a checkpoint, but I at least want to give you guys like something new, not just watching me repeat the same stuff over and over again.
She serves only one whose chaotic and phantasmagorical wishes she obeys with extreme prejudice. But enough about me. Let's
Oh,
talk
hello.
about you.
Oh, she's creepy. Oh. Just her voice. Like, the other ones were so, like, feminine and delicate for the most part. And she's just, like, ooh, imposing.
Well, well, well. You're the one that Lynetta calls darling. and that Esther
Nyan
calls
Lothatop.
dearest, aren't you?
Nyan Lothatop. I'm gonna call you Nyan. Nyan Cat. That's a very disrespectful thing to call you. This dread, it's like when I first met Lynetta, but this time it's sustained, like a state of constantly being breathless. The very air has become unfamiliar and alien to me, saturated with infinite malevolence. It's impossible to breathe. The veil has been pierced, and the outer cosmos has revealed its limitless cruelty in the form of this avatar of insidious implication. Its very presence assails my mind, turning it against itself and all that is decent. There, at the terminal precipice, I learned that terror not only haunts, it speaks.
Speak up.
I'm guessing he doesn't want
Oh,
smooches from this one.
So, I'm a little hard of hearing. Are you or are you not the human that has been dating my nieces?
Uh-oh. Normally, I'd have an ounce of defiance in me, and I demand she introduces herself first. But now I feel it in my very bones. I'm being talked down to by something far beyond me. I'm Dog, apparently. I just noticed my character's name is Dog. I am.
Good. Would you like a cup of hot tea? A cold glass of water?
You're offering me something to drink?
You've been through a lot. I just wanted to ensure you're at ease for now.
No, I just meant it's odd for you to be a guest in my room and offer me something.
Are you certain this is your room?
The very floor beneath my feet feels mercurial and unreliable, shifting nightmarishly in non-Euclidean vertigo. Who are you?
Who am I? I am the obscure, the unutterable. I am the crying chaos. When mankind pushes out into the unknown, I am the unknown that pushes back. But just like my troublesome nieces,
Nyan Nyan. I called her Nyan Cat. I wasn't too far off. Oh my gosh, Auntie Nyan Nyan, you're gonna murder me, aren't you? Irk. Unlike with Lynetta or Esther, I can't overcome the unnerving presence overwhelming my senses. I feel violently sick.
Never been visited by someone so high up in rank as me, have you? Silly question. There's only one that outranks me, and if you had met her, neither of us would still exist.
Is that the DLC where we meet the top and I seduce her? Ominous vistas of terror opened from every corner of my mind. I want to run shrieking and wailing, and alas, I've nowhere to go.
My, you're still holding on, eh? I expected you to last long enough to chat, but it seems you're nearing your limit. Let me offer you some words of assurance. I'm the last outer god you'll ever have to see.
What do you mean?
I mean that things are about to return to abnormal. Eldritch horrors will return to being obscure boogeymen that stalk unbeknownst to their prey. The veil shall be lowered again until the gate opens. And
yeah, I have been kind of making a fool of the Eldritch gods. I've just been seducing them and asking for kisses. And she's probably not too happy about that. Like, I basically have no fear of them.
In other words, you'll never see me or my family ever again.
But why? Why do you want to split us up?
Did you know that even amongst gods there are things that are strictly taboo? You see, whenever mankind starts exploring too far, too quickly, you accelerate the end of all things. So we appear to slow things back down. We scare you back to the safety of the familiar. We whisper evils and destructive mantras to the most dangerous of your kind to ensure progress slows. Because the longer you stay afraid, the longer you live. To put it simply, once mankind isn't afraid of us anymore, everything will come to an end. Humans are doomed to explore, and once mankind makes the last discovery, Once mankind reaches the edge of the map, you'll fall off. So if there's one thing that is certain amidst this infinite cosmos, it's that for all of time, our relationship is shepherd and livestock.
And I've been messing around with that.
As we set the pace to the slaughterhouse. In that context, outer gods and humans being romantically involved is beyond taboo.
I'm just that irresistible, though.
It's upsetting the natural order and is a conflict of interest, to say the least. Now, all of this I can forgive because my troublesome nieces led you astray.
Maybe she's pissed that I've been playing both of them.
I know you didn't mean to participate in such a grave taboo.
I mean, I literally
Right.
did summon them with the book, so I guess I didn't know.
Good. Then we can work together to ensure it'll never happen again. You're familiar with these books, yes? I had one made for just this occasion. Do what needs to be done. Perform the Banish Moo ritual.
What? What will it do?
Moo is the bookmaker, so it will prevent eldritch gods and humans from dating ever again.
But of course, my guy's gonna get defiant and be like, but no, I love both of them. I want to be with them.
No more books can be made, and the entity responsible for bridging the gap between our realms will be destroyed. Our relationship will return to strictly business, in a manner of speaking.
I don't want.
Do not force me to remind you the grave seriousness of the situation. I promise, you've never seen anything like what I can do.
I believe it. I believe it. All right. Oh, she's so intimidating.
Well, what are you waiting for? Perform the ritual.
I had a question first.
What is it?
How come you're so tall? The other gods I've met didn't have so much trouble standing in my bedroom.
I'm not always this tall. Sometimes I'm shorter, sometimes I'm taller. I have over 1,000 forms.
And this one is a 2-story tall cat girl in high heels?
37 of my forms are.
Okay, well, let's look around. I'm just curious. That's creepy as hell. So I'm wondering if I can... So I'm sure, like, I can do the ritual and do what she wants, but I'm sure I can also defy her. I am so, so sorry. She forced me to make this book. She said she'd spare me if I let you banish me instead. Yeah, she said she'd spare me if I let you banish me instead. To destroy me, draw the symbol, enchant. Goodbye. I hope that love will be your black fire in total darkness. Ooh. Maybe that's a code. I gotta learn about the black fire after that, you know, missing that secret before. Maybe he's giving me a hint here to use the black fire and maybe defy her. So let's see what happens if I use black fire and I chant. She's standing in the circle. Maybe somehow that will do something to her? Black fire in total darkness. So make sure that there's no light. So we're gonna close that. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better about, like, catching the things that might not be obvious at first glance. So let's see what happens here if I do that. Oh, wrong. Oh, right, the symbol. And then I missed the other thing that's right in front of my face. I got so proud of myself to be like, ooh, that's probably a code.
So you are as
Hey!
as you are lecherous. That is good.
Eventually I got wise. And I even did that without a guide, because I wasn't expecting to do chapter 3 today, and also my phone died, so I can't even access it right now.
I expected you to be an insolent, uncompromising philanderer. You can imagine my disappointment to have found you actually quite agreeable. Then all is settled. The bridge between our realms
Wait,
is
what?
severed
No, I didn't do
for
it?
good.
I didn't do it? Can I just go home now?
This may look like your room, but I promise that
Ah, I
you
thought I
traveled
found, like, a
long
secret
way
thing to
from
kind of,
home.
like, defy her. Maybe Moo left me a little message there being like, we can both get out of this alive.
Far enough so that you will find it quite impossible to return.
Wait, hold on. I did the spell. I'm no danger to you anymore.
I know that very well. You've just seen the precipice of the abyss and flinched. There's nothing left of you to be concerned with. However, that banishment ritual made it so neither you nor I can travel to the realm of man.
Oh, so I
ever
did
again.
exactly what she wanted to do. I mean, I didn't really know what else I was supposed to do. There's maybe something secret in the book if I kept checking, but
Just a precaution. Call me thorough.
this can't be it. This will be the like quickest chapter ever. There's got to be something I can do.
You will stay here where I can keep my eye on you, where any romantic escapades of yours will not endanger us all.
Doesn't that be kind of a bummer? Like, what a letdown. What an anticlimactic dating thing of this is. Like, I get close to the two girls, and then she comes along and is like, okay, no more of that. I'm like, okay, I guess not. There's got to be a way that I can have, like, my final girl. But I...
Rarely do I bother myself with the affairs of humans, but it was a smooch, wasn't it? The treasure for which you traded your life how many times?
I can't even count at this point. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Allow me.
Ooh. Oh, you guys can't see it because my face is in the way, but like the smooch button glitched out there.
Is this sufficient? That's all you need to smooch me, right? 3 hearts and a big glowing button.
That you can't
I am
see.
well versed in human courtship, but am curious as to what made my nieces bicker.
Is she
over
actually
you
gonna
so
fight for my
incessantly.
affection too? Is she intrigued by me?
Now that you don't pose a threat.
Oh my gosh, am I actually gonna be able to seduce maybe my guys into older women?
Now then, come to me, human. If you don't mind smooching an old cat like me.
This feels like a trap, but I don't know what else I can do. I guess I just press the smooch button and see what happens. Together forever. That is... Oh, that's creepy as hell. Damn. Oh, I hate that. I mean, we knew that wasn't gonna end well, but... Alright, so obviously there's something to it here. There's a way that I have to be able to best her. But I think we will save that for the next episode. I'm so sorry, guys, that I wasn't able to finish it today like I was hoping. But...
Sucker for love.
And I will look up, hopefully my game is not glitched in some way. I really want to look up how to get those other 2 endings, because I'm a completionist at heart when I play these games. I want to get all the endings. Because I love the humors of this game, so I want to see all the content. But I was just getting so frustrated today, I'm like, I'm gonna have to look up and see what I'm doing wrong. But we will finish, for sure, Chapter 3, we will finish that next episode, and I will try and, like, get those other 2 ones, and we can say, it's done. So, yeah. I'm glad at least we did get to play a little bit of Chapter 1. I'm guessing it's because I got some secrets, and I got some of the endings, so I guess I got enough points to unlock Chapter 3. Because I assumed I had to get everything to unlock it, so... Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And if it's a really short episode next week, if like I manage to finish it super fast, then I'll just play another game on top of it so that it's, you know, a decently long live stream. But thank you guys for joining me. I'm sorry for getting so frustrated with the game, and I'm sorry for like all the repetitive stuff as I try to get all the endings, but... I will probably be doing my next live stream either next Tuesday or next Friday, same time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always. So just keep an eye out on my YouTube and my Twitter. I will keep you guys updated. So I hope you guys have a great weekend with whatever it is that you're up to. And I hope to catch you in the next live stream where we will finish this damn game. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. And yeah, have a good night, you guys. And thank you once again for... being with me this Friday night. It really had a lot of fun despite the frustration. So until